Hey people, Anthony 4x4 Diesel. Wait till you see what we're going to do with this one. We're going to give it a tune. No, just joking. What's this due for? So it's due for, how many Ks is it?
150,000.
Nearly 150, so due for a BFE, the big BFE. And those injectors are a little bit noisy, weren't they, when they're cold?
Yes.
But it's pretty quiet, decent when it's warmed up.
Yeah, beautiful when it's warm.
Mm.
About in the cold mornings.
So you're going to do the BFE soon, in the next week or something. But here in that coldness, it's probably a good idea to do the injector as well. Because what's 2014 this is, isn't it?
Yep.
14. August 14, yep. And it's now 23. So it's 9 years. So it's a bit longer by time, but not as much by Ks. And it's quite funny actually. See this oil cap here? This is what these Hilux oil caps do. It's just a heat thing. So I had a client actually, pretty funny. He did some work on his car, and then he's gone, oh mate, this is not my oil cap. He's gone, you know, what do you think, I swap around oil caps on engines or something? You think I've got 6 cars at once I'm doing an oil change on? Anyway, he's going, this is not my oil cap. I guarantee it's your oil cap. It wasn't like that before. Someone spray painted it, he said. Hope he's watching the video, mate. Someone spray painted it. Mate, is this one being spray painted or what? I think so. Did you spray paint that and some of that got on there?
Yeah,
No,
it must have been like
that's
that.
just, did you touch that up or is
No.
it just wearing off? Yeah, so that's what they do. All right, so the idea is do the BFE. You got to pull it to do the BFE. Okay, you're going to take the cover off the intercooler. You don't have to take the intercooler off. You're going to do the coolant. Okay, so we've got to get the coolant out. Yeah, it looks in reasonable condition. It's a bit red, you know, nothing wrong with that. It's better than rusty or what. Watch out for that bit of pressure. They'll just stand back, mate. Madman taking cap off hot engine. That's the one.
How's that look?
Looks like red cordial. Look at that.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Look at that, mate. I should be a cameraman in my next life, eh? How good's that?
150.
Just about look in there and give you a wave and say good day. Look at that, beautiful. Anyway, that's why you use genuine Toyota coolant, right? That's what you do. And then it just stays like that, and because you never get it all out. Anyway, so this BFE, you're gonna lose the coolant, and then if you do injectors soon at a later date, this is the dilemma. You're gonna waste your coolant, you can try and catch it, but it's like, it's run over possible components under your engine bay, dirty things picking up a bit. Nah, so you don't really want to do that, do you? I wouldn't do it. It just makes me feel a bit yuck, you know. But think about you're doing surgery.
It's got to be the coolant for the injectors. Or
no, not at all, right? So you know, if you're doing the injectors, you're not dropping the coolant. So the coolant's only for if you're going to do the E-jar cooler, something cleaning the E-jar cooler, which isn't a normal part of injector replacement job. Who can answer that one in the comments? Let us know. You're watching injector replacement videos. Oh, look, it's probably only the VIPs that can answer that because they're the only ones that have got full access to all those videos in the VIP group. But look, if you're cleaning the E-jar cooler or doing an inlet manifold clean, and that's the next dilemma, right? Whether you do that or not. Because what you said when you were doing your E-jar clean,
it was pretty dirty.
Pretty dirty?
Pretty caked up.
Did you sort of scrape and vac it out a bit? Or?
I did, but I had a catch can in it for a little while.
Catch can?
Which is now gone.
Catch can, gone. Okay.
But it was looking sort of dry and built up.
It's looking pretty clean. All the turbo looks nice and clean. So yeah, what do? Do you do the manifold? Because you know, you think it's a bit dirty. It's gonna, yeah, you'll sort of feel better because it's all, you've cleaned it and you know it's clean, but you're not gonna get anything out of it, as in any benefit, performance benefit or longevity or anything like that. So if you decide to not do it, let's have a look at this drive belt as well to compare to that one that someone put up a photo saying 50,000 Ks and it was cracked. We'll get to that in a minute. It was just another idea that I had. We've got a few things we're going to talk about. We'll keep it to about 10 minutes though. But yeah, if you're going to do the BFE and then you're going to do your injector soon and you're going to do the manifold, you might as well do it together so you don't waste coolant. But if you go, well, let's not worry about the manifold because the car runs perfectly well, it breathes perfectly well, it's got the solution in place, you clean the E-jar, you clean what you could out of it, it's got the oil going through there because it's got no catch can, so it's only a small amount of oil, but that does help clean. It's like a self-cleaning system. I reckon it's probably not worth worrying about because I know you're not going to get any benefit from it.
Yeah. And what's this sticker for? Is that important?
Sticker? Well, it depends how genuine original Toyota. That's your genuine original Toyota timing cover sticker. If it was my car, I'd rip it off, mate.
That's what they look like after 150,000 Ks.
That's it. Get rid of that. That's it. That'll clean up nicely. Yeah. Make sure that goes in the rubbish bin. Litter. All right, let's have a look at this belt because, there is a couple of cracks there too. So this is good. So 9 years, 150,000 Ks. These quality belts are made by Bando, not Dayco or Gates or any of these bloody crappy belts. They're the ones that'll be cracked at 20,000. I mean, whatever, 20, 30, 40, whatever. But let's have a look down there. This is 150,000 Ks. See the cracks just starting? And that's why it's a good reason to do the BFE kit. It's not just the timing belt and the components in here and the belt and the bearings and all the moving parts. We've talked about that. It's all in the BFE playlist. Check out the playlists if you want info. But, you know, these coolant hoses are the one, I mean, the EGR cooler here, it's got to come off to get to the manifold. So you've really got to make this dilemma decision. Are you going to, so you decided you're going to do the injectors, right? So injectors are getting done. The EGR clean's already done, but the injectors are getting done. The BFE's getting done. So it's just a matter of, you've got to decide whether you, and I think I'm making a decision for you because I know what you're like and you love this and you love playing with it. So I think what you're going to do is you're going to do the manifold. You're going to pull the EGR cooler off. You're going to pull that apart and strip it down and clean it out as well because you can, right?
Well, why not while it's off?
Right. So that's what you got to work out, people. If you love doing the work and you want to do it, then the decision on this one would be for you. Just do the lot, mate. Go to town, allow a few days, you know, set aside 3 days. If you watch the videos in the VIP group, you follow my directions in the Prado Hospital. Mate, I reckon you'll probably, because you work pretty quick, I reckon you'll probably get it done in a couple of days. There was one guy I remember years ago, Jason, right? Jason, what's his last name? Jason Kerr. He's started his own fabrication business he's in Bathurst in New South Wales. Someone put in the comments, what's his name? What's his business name? What's it called? U-Butte Fabrications or something like that. Anyway, check him out. But I remember when he did his injectors and his manifold clean, everything on his 120, he started Friday after work. So all these important things I remember. He started Friday after work. He worked on it Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. He got it done by the end of Sunday. And he said, I worked out all the time that I actually put in. It was 28 hours, I think he said. Wow. So 24, 20, I think it was 28. So 28 hours over those Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And good, but he's fussy, right? It's going to be fastidiously clean. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so yours, you know, I mean, you can sit there and polish the manifold till it's shiny. It's not going to stay like that. You're not getting anything for it. So you can clean a manifold for an hour and go, that's pretty good. It's 95%. It's got some black stain still, but who cares? Or you can sit there and scrub for another 2 hours and get every last bit shiny. Yeah. So it's up to you, you know, how much time you want to spend on it.
Shiny doesn't worry me. I like it nice and clean.
Well, maybe we'll do a video showing everybody how clean you did yours, and maybe we'll do a full 28-hour video. Imagine that. We'll have to get the cameras rolling, you know. Mate, angles here, angles there, cameras all over the joint. So you're doing the work. I'll instruct like this. So that's why you watch these videos. So that could be coming out. Or should we split it up into 1-hour videos? There could be like 24 1-hour videos. Wow. Yeah. Split up into 10-minute videos. This 3-day job could be enough videos to me to last a whole year, mate. I'd be able to go on holidays. Beautiful. Okay, so for you, I think that's what's happening. So we're going to set aside 3 days. You can do it at one of the Prado hospitals somewhere. We'll work it out. Sounds like the new Prado hospital job, yeah?
I reckon.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That way, hopefully it's Friday, Saturday. Bit of a barbie, couple of drinks. Not too early in the day. Get the work done in the morning, drinks in the afternoon. Some other outside work activities, whatever. Normal sort of weekend. Okay, so that's cool. But for other people, what they probably need to do is just go, well, I'll do the BFE now because it's only going to cost me $770 for the kit plus the coolant. Come and pick it up for about $750 with the coolant, whatever, you know. Folding, bring the stuff, holding stuff. Anyway, come and pick it up. Pick it up's good. Somebody asked me that the other day. Pick it up, save yourself some delivery if you know what I mean. But yeah, we don't have the FPOS machine, so bring the folding. Do the BFE because that's cheaper and it splits it up for you. You can do your injectors afterwards. This is if you've already done your EGR clean and you've had a look and you know that it's not too bad in there, because you'll see the video. It's not going to be too bad. It's not going to be worth doing, but you'll just enjoy it anyway. So yeah.
I feel better knowing it's nice and clean, I think.
And what we'll do, I'll charge the client about 150 bucks an hour, right? So that's you. And I'll pay you like 50 bucks an hour. That way I can make money out of it too. So I make 100 bucks an hour markup for getting you to work on your own car. How's that sound? Yeah, good. You like that? Yeah, okay. Let's do that. All right, people, stay subscribed for those videos when they come out. We're going to do a whole heap of work on this 2014 1KD FTV Hilux. Get the BFE job done, DIY style, okay? So everybody better watch, make sure he's watched the videos, because when the videos come out and he's making mistakes in the video, I'm not saying nothing, mate, and you people all put it in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. See ya.